Okay, video number 2, rewriting into slope-intercept form. Remember, y equals m times x plus b is where we want to be. And we can see with this equation there's a couple of things wrong. First of all, we have the x term on the left, which we don't want, and there's also a coefficient in front of y, and our coefficient needs to be a 1, or y needs to be isolated. So we have to do a few things to this one. So once again, we can only use the addition or subtraction property of equalities to actually move a term. So if I want to move this x, I need to subtract it from both sides. Okay. That allows us to cancel this, and we can bring down our 2y, and it's positive, so I don't need to write that, and it equals 18 minus x. Now, slope-intercept form up here on the right is y equals mx plus b. That's a single y, one of them, and here we have two of them. So we need to divide off this 2 so that we can have one y left. But whatever you do to one side of the equation, you must do to the other. And this is a little bit tricky because you actually have to divide 2 from both of these terms. So I like to put kind of little brackets around it. It almost looks like a heart, just to remind you that you have 2 division problems on the right-hand side. 2 divided by 2 is 1, and I have a 1y equals, and now this division problem is 18 divided by 2, which is 9. This division problem is minus, and then I just have x over 2. Okay, we're very close. Still looks a little weird, but we're much closer. So if I want this term to be my first term and this term to be my second term, I need to flip-flop them, but they have to keep their respective signs. This 9 is a positive 9. This fraction is a negative x over 2. Now I know it looks weird, we're almost there. This is a negative 1x, and so I really do have a fraction here of a 1/2. So let me write that for you. And if we look up here at slope-intercept form, your slope is multiplied times your x, so I can write this as negative 1/2 x plus 9. Because this is multiplication. If I wanted to multiply and put it back in the numerator, I would put a 1 under my x, and I would end up with this right here. Y equals negative 1/2 x plus 9. Sorry, I've got you cut off a little bit. There you go. And just as a reminder, that means that our slope is negative 1/2. So a rise of negative 1, a run of 2, and our b, our y-intercept, is 9.